Good morning, ladies, and good evening. Okay, so we are joining live for day part two of the Soul Aligned CEO Masterclass. And what I want to do is just go over a little bit of what we were talking about yesterday. Just making sure I haven't actually screwed up my live. Okay, so we were talking about being very mindful of the way you speak about your business and your desires, what you're trying to manifest. When you are calling in divine clients and you really want to step into your power as a CEO of your own spiritual business, you really want to speak in a way like it's already happening. It's happening. It's here. It's not something that um, you are begging for. You're not begging the universe for anything. The energy of begging is desperation. I have to have this. I have pressure. I need it. It has to happen. I have bills. I don't want to return to my old job. My boss is a soul sucking boss. Whatever the issue is, it's really important to understand that when you are in that state of mind, that state of mind is the energy frequency of desperation. It's pressure, it's hustle. Think back, previous lives, we're talking 18th century, 17th century and beyond. Men went to work. They went out and they hustled, whether it was out hunting for food or it was work, or building something, whatever it was work. They knew that they needed to provide for their wife and their children, to provide food and shelter for them. So that it was always hustle, hustle, hustle to survive. What I want you to shift is the energy of I want. I want means I don't need. I just want it because it brings me pleasure. For example, Christmas is coming, a birthday is coming. I don't need a new dress, but I really want a new dress. I don't need new shoes, but I really want new shoes. I don't need makeup. Do I need it? Am I going to die without it? No, but I really want it. Do I need to go on a weekend away? No, but I really want it. It's okay to want things. You are not greedy. You are not selfish. Want is a good frequency. It means I'm telling the universe I'm open to receive and there's no desperation. I'm not grabbing at it out of fear, scarcity, stress, overwhelm, anxiety, survival. I just want it. I just want it. I want a successful business. I want to pursue my dreams and my desires. So that's what we were talking about yesterday, is to shift into the energy of I want rather than I need, because I need is just desperation and pressure. So if you were joining us for day two, I would suggest definitely watching day one, but you're here now. So my name is Melissa Genevieve Laurent Dennis. I am going to open up a presentation for you. We did go through quite a lot yesterday. I don't want to go back through everything that we spoke about because there was heaps. But just so you are aware, before you you join us here, I'm just going to share my screen with you and show you what it was that we were talking about. So here we go. Okay, excellent. So I did mention that, I'll go back actually. For those of you who are joining who still don't know who I am the leading spiritual wealth strategist and Creatrix business activator. Creatrix energy is the energy in your womb space. Your female organs create life force, and that is the energy that we tap into when we work together. We're not going to go into any sort of activations right now during these presentations because they're pretty intense. I don't like to do it over 5-10 minutes. I like to do it over 30 to 45 minutes because you will notice the results immediately after an activation. So we're not going to do these live. But yes, I am someone who leads spiritually gifted women because I choose to work with those type of women. I want women to come to me to already be practicing spiritual practices at home, practicing spiritual practices. You know what I mean? I want clients to come to me. So this is what I mean by creating a business that's soul aligned. You get to choose who your clients are. If you don't want to work with men, target your audience for women, target your offer and your messaging for women. If you want to work with spiritually gifted women who already understand about manifestation and energy and invocations and spiritual wealth and appreciation and gratitude, they practice these kind of things, they do journaling all the time, they're always working on themselves, and they want to develop, they want to up level and upscale within themselves, self-development, then choose to market your business to them. You have a choice. When you create a soul-aligned business, you have the beauty of choosing who you work with and be really intentional about who you call in. I have an invocation where I really speak to the divine and speak to the universe and really say that I want to work with women who are ready to work on themselves, who are ready to up level, who are ready to create a business, not women who are still stuck in scarcity, who are still wounded and who are still working on themselves. And I know that we all have wounds and we all need to continue working on ourselves. But when you call in anyone and you just want clients, you just want money, you can attract any kind of client, and you don't want to do that. You want to attract soul aligned clients. So I choose to lead spiritually gifted women to birth potent, pleasurable, and profitable sacred businesses through the exotic expression of their soul purpose and ascend into a new realm of orgasmic financial wealth and abundance. I want to work with women who understand pleasure and profit. They want money and they know that there is pleasure in making money. It's not just the money that's pleasure, but it's the journey of making the money. And do you know what the journey is of making the money? It's divine service. It's being in contact, having that deep connection with a soul aligned client, have them move you and you move them. It's those really deep, juicy conversations that you have with your client around finding a soul partner, losing weight, reducing chronic illness, or completely diminishing chronic illness, soul wounding, overcoming trauma. Whatever it is that you do, whether you work with energy or you work with the divine or you work with both, whatever it is that you do, it's that really juicy divine connection with your soul aligned clients that brings you the deep pleasure of making profit. Because after you have that deep connection and that deep service, then comes the profit. So it's about really enjoying what you do. And, it's funny, like people say, oh, when you work in a business, it's not easy, it's hard. People who say it's hard are the people who do struggle because they're saying it's hard. It's hard because they're not enjoying it. They're not enjoying the pleasure of it. So we also covered yesterday when we were speaking, we covered answering the call. When you hear the call from your soul to connect and produce a business and really put yourself out there in the public so people know you and feel your presence, so they know that you have a solution and they're able to contact you. We spoke about that. Imposter versus expert, knowing that you aren't an imposter, you're an expert, because if you're hearing the call, the universe is calling to you. You are already an expert. You're already in a position to guide and help benefit and transform somebody else's life. We spoke about your story, whatever your pain point was or still is your story. Whatever you've suffered from in this lifetime is your story. Why do you study and practice? We spoke about that. Go back and watch all of these. I don't really want to go through every single one of them. Soul aligned clients, part of your soul blueprint, marketing, social marketing, feminine energy, masculine energy. That is a divine energy of getting things done, getting shit done. We also covered systems and processes and software that you should be fully aware of at the moment. WordPress, ClickFunnels, Kajabi. I probably should have mentioned MailChimp, ActiveCampaign. There are so many things that you should know of, but not purchase. Because once you know about these, you'll know which ones you want to use. And I've used all of them. And I can tell you what is the best, what's not the best, what's worth paying, and what's not worth paying. A lot of people use MailChimp. I've never liked MailChimp just because I found the process to be not as easy as ActiveCampaign. However, other people have said that ActiveCampaign is more complicated than MailChimp. At the end of the day, you want to have an email sequence set up, and you can create that automation so that every time someone signs up to an opt-in page where they just get a freebie from you, a free ebook, they enter in their email and it automatically gives them their first email, which you pre-wrote months ago. And then 24 hours later, or maybe 3 days later, whatever you want, the next email sequence automatically gets delivered. And it keeps on going. And you can keep adding to that email sequence until you have 50 to 100 emails and keep it ongoing. After a year of weekly emails, a new person might sign up to your freebie and they will go through that same automation email sequence. You're nurturing them through every email. You're giving them a little bit about yourself. You're educating them. You're moving them, you're touching their hearts, and you're making offers to them and telling them about any sort of scholarships or any masterclasses that may be coming up in Facebook soon. I do prefer to use Facebook, which is why I talk a lot about using Facebook. Okay, so we were speaking yesterday before I had to go because it was almost 2 hours. It was an hour and 50 minutes of that masterclass, but we were up to this stage, and I just want to get straight into it and talk to you about up-leveling. So we did say that it is time for you to welcome in illuminate divine light into your vortex to clear the confusion around crafting luxury branding, which is what I teach. And depending on what offer you purchase with me, we do a done with you service where we are actually physically online, face to face, doing this with you on your platforms. So if you use Kajabi or you use WordPress, we are there online with you, creating everything with you. We do our luxury branding through Canva. So again, we're online with you at the time of creating your luxury branding. Iconic offers, attracting premium soul aligned clients. We are talking about people who are part of your soul blueprint, people who are the perfect client for you, not people who are still really struggling and really wounded and not ready to invest. They're just to waste your time. We're talking about soul aligned clients. Potent messaging, we focus on potent messaging. Impactful launches, this is a launch where I give you a lot of value so it can impact your life. You write notes. Everything I've told you during these masterclasses, you can go and create a business straight away if you listen to everything and take note. Okay, so impactful launches that never need to be repeated because their potency is next level. You really want to create a signature business model. I call it the soul signature offer because it's your soul signature. Everything about your business and your offer emits the energy of you, your energy, your frequency. I know it's an offer, it's not a person, but because we put meaning into it, it has its own frequency. And that's what I'm talking about when you have an offer that's so potent that it's next level, that you never need to recreate. Roman keeps on showing me his toys. Close the door, please. So we turn this into an evergreen program because it's so good and it transforms people's lives and it impacts them on a very deep level. We want to see tangible results in their lives, whether they're getting rid of chronic illness, trying to find a soul partner, finding the confidence to leave a partner or to leave a job or to go for a job promotion, to lose weight, to just simply improve their health, their life, to manifest something, whether it's money or whatever it is that they're trying to manifest. You really want to be able to take them from A to Z, and the frequency of your offer needs to be so potent that they're there when they're engaged in your program, that they are already feeling the abundance of your program, of your frequency that emits from you into your business. They can feel it from the very, very beginning of joining, whether it's a 3-month or a 12-month program. You really want them to feel instantly like, this is it. This is the solution I've been looking for. And this feels amazing being engaged in this activity, in this program, in this offer. Attract only soul line clients globally who further inspire you, because that's what your clients will do. They will impact you as much as you impact them, who are energetically connected through time and space, from their heart space directly to yours, via the magnificent portal of your business, because that is the portal that they will access, travel through to get from wherever they are in their lives to you, no matter what country they're from, in whatever time zone they are. Exceed your clients' expectations, leading them to not only sign up to your premium offers, but with eagerness, but also a desire to refer their friends. So you really want them to be able to give you a great review, whether it's their friends or a complete stranger. Their feedback is going to help your marketing as well. Surrender to the new reality and daily routine, and that your business ignites the flame of passion within you that wakes you up at the crack of dawn, ready and energized to serve and impact at a higher level. I'm really talking about the excitement to get up and work your business, not that feeling of, oh man, I've got 3-hour, masterclass with my clients today. Then I've got 4 sales calls, and I've got to create this ebook. It's none of this drag, like, oh, it's a job, it's work. None of that crap. It's, I'm going to get up at 5. I'm going to meditate for half an hour. I'm going to do my morning routine, do some yoga stretches, sit down and have a nice herbal tea, sit down on the balcony in the sun, listen to the birds, and then get stuck into my day. I really want you to understand and envision that feeling of waking up to do what you've always wanted to do. This is not a job. Yes, it creates money. It's pleasure. It's not a job. A job is work. This is pleasure. This is living your life dream. And on the days where you don't have to work, you wake up and you're like, yes, I scheduled this day off, and I do this every week. This is my day off. It might be Friday. Whatever you want your business to feel and look like, it will, because this is your signature business plan. It's your soul signature business plan. Step into the consistent flow of feeling replenished, nourished, appreciated, and divinely rich in every sense of the word as you continuously serve at the highest level. It's a beautiful dance of give and take. You serve divine offers, and you guide them. Hang on, honey, hang on. And you receive divine compensation. Yes, of course you can, baby. So that's what I mean by that really beautiful dance of give and take. You're not just giving and teaching and, doing masterclasses and one-on-one programs. And also you may be giving some value during your sales calls as well. But it's this really nice, beautiful, divine, dance of give and take where you are worthy of the money, because you're giving so much of your time and your energy, and what you offer is not something you can just walk to a local store and just pick it off the shelf and say, oh, I've been looking for this all my life. I can't find a soul partner. I'll just buy this package and it's mine. What you create is a soul signature business. That means it's emitting from your, it's created from your soul energy. That means there's no other program out there like yours. This is why I call it an exotic offer. It's exotic because there's no replica of your actual offer. It doesn't have the same frequency. No one will teach exactly what you teach with the same frequency as what you teach it, no matter what it is, even if it's Reiki. You think just because it's Reiki and it's been taught a million times that every single person's going to deliver it the same. One Reiki teacher will deliver it a different way to another Reiki teacher. Another Reiki teacher may include other aspects to their business: one-on-one coaching, invocations, meditations, hypnotherapy. They may include group circles, women's circles. They may include a retreat at the end of the certificate. There's so much you can add to it. You may get clients signing up to you to do Reiki, but they have wounding and that they need to work through, and that may be something you can offer. Give me one more second. This is the life of working with a little baby, a little boy. Okay, so for those of you who don't know me, Roman's my 4-year-old, and he's starting school next year. So he's home with me for the end of the year. I took him out of preschool because of COVID. So I've unenrolled him, and he's all mine 24/7 until the end of the year. So I'm working around him for the next 6 months. See, this is my sole business. I do what I have to do, and I just do it the way I would do it, not the way anyone would expect me to do it or wants me to do it. And those who align with me will simply just get it. So the money, riches, abundance, and beauty of creative freedom washes and flows over you, through you, and around you, consistently filling you with abundance, prosperity, and purpose. Remember what I said about give and take, of, really absorbing into service of your business, and then being open to compensation. Really focus on the pleasure, not that I need to make this sale, I need to make money, I need clients, I need more followers, I need more connections. Let me just double check that our presentation is all good. Yes, awesome. Okay. So picture this. I might go to the presentation. Oh, no, that's fine. So picture this. Your irresistible exotic offer magnetizes 6-figure months from an energetic frequency of your creatrix superpower, creating from the energy of the feminine womb. Female organs hold the energy of the creatrix. That is the energy. Therefore, the creatrix energy does not reside in a male. It doesn't matter how you identify yourself. It resides in the organs. Men obviously have creative energy. Men create all the time. However, the creatrix superpower is the energy of life. Your bank account increases 5 figures. Imagine that, 10 grand, with each transaction as you welcome a new soul-aligned client who gives beyond financial wealth, but a sense of deep fulfillment as they say yes to your divine gifts. We have been ridiculed, rejected, judged, condemned, beaten, imprisoned, tortured, burnt, killed, lifetime after lifetime, for expressing our divine gifts. Women with divine sacred gifts. It was frowned upon and assumed to be evil, apparently. In this lifetime, it is not. People are seeking you out globally. If you don't believe me, have a profile, go on social media, and people will start to follow you. Start sharing your wisdom through inspirational and motivational posts about what you do. Share your divine gift, and you will see people will start following you. And as each person starts following you, you can see people are searching for you and they're clicking send friend request or follow. That means that they are welcoming in your divine gifts. There's no more rejection. And if there is rejection, it's usually from people who just simply don't understand it. But we're not being burnt at the stake anymore. So that energy frequency of being afraid to share your divine gifts, allow that energy to float through your body, out of your skin, float above your head, and into the atmosphere above you. Let it go. As I always say, fuck it off. We don't want that energy. That's not us in this lifetime. We get to say goodbye to that energy in this lifetime. And with every transaction, with each client, you're bringing in 10 grand. And no, that doesn't mean you need to pay a ton of money for hiring 30 people. You may have a VA that helps set up your email sequence, so their setup is done. You don't need to keep them forever. They show you, how to get the first 5 email sequences done, and then you continue with the 6th email sequence and the 7th and the 8th. It's set up for you. The same thing goes with your opt-in page. No matter what website you want to use for an opt-in, for people to put in their email name so that they can get your free ebook or something like that, you can get a VA to set that up for you. And then once it's set up, you can just maintain it. It's super easy. Curate the most juicy support network, a team who backs your vision and has the confidence and trust to express when they don't align with your ideas, because they align with the bigger picture. It's a really beautiful, cohesive relationship. They value your energy and brilliance as you value their support, input, and higher standards. So when you are ready to start hiring people, you want to hire people who are soul aligned team members who support your vision and purpose. Picture this. You claim divine compensation with conviction, because you know that your work is rich in magnitude and transformational value. You know that you can take someone from A to Z and create a transformation and see tangible results. This is what I teach. It's value. It's not just a cookie cutter program, and it's not just information. We're not jam packing information in your program. It's an exotic offer. It's your soul aligned offer. You are energetically, emotionally, and spiritually supported and lifted as you continuously thrive and expand. Hang on. Yes, darling. Okay. Okay, baby. And so does your energetic frequency to receive more abundance, more money, more choices, more opportunities, and endless pleasure. That you'll have days off so that you can spoil your family with a beautiful trip away. Suppressing is a thing of the past. You will laugh at the concept of having to bottle up your feelings, emotions, ideas, and expression, because you get to do that all in your business with your clients. You own your sovereign power with oomph and spirit. So picture your own spiritual wisdom school, Reiki Academy, Manifestation Love Academy, or healing modality, and start enjoying freedom to truly express from your heart as you birth a business that is fully infused in your soul energy and divine gifts. So right now I want to invite you. I'm just going to go to the presentation because it's easier that way. I want to talk to you about universal intelligence and provide you with opportunities. So the universe, when you are manifesting and praying, the universe listens and responds quite quickly. So quickly, it's within a day. The only problem is people either reject. Roman, don't do that, please. Can you shut the door? Roman's monster truck and TV is loud. So, universal intelligence. So we get, we manifest what we want, but we don't even notice it because we don't believe we're going to get it. Do you get that? You still don't believe it. You're praying and manifesting, but you think it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen for me. The universe provides opportunities. It provides, this masterclass to give you all this information. You can Google things and you can go on YouTube to research things. You can get mentors reaching out to you and coaches reaching out to you and healers reaching out to you, but you don't take the opportunity because you either think it's too expensive. And I align with them in their vision, but I don't align with paying for them. I don't have the money to invest in them. But at the end of the day, how many mentors and coaches have you come across before me? Heaps. So the universe is hearing your prayers and answering you, but here you are still watching a brand new masterclass, looking for a new coach and a mentor. So what the universe is doing is providing you with opportunities and choices. So what I offer you is a private done with you offer. So that's one of my offers that I offer. Okay. So the universe has presented me to you because you've been praying and manifesting from a business mentor or a coach who understands spirituality, your divine gifts and your soul and energy and your desire and your dreams and your worthiness to live an abundant life and create a lot of money. So the private done with you offer is something that I offer. Okay. I had to have some stern words with him. Close the door, because he's just being silly now. And he doesn't normally interrupt me like this. The last 2 days he's been doing it because he wants computer games and he's banned from computer games. So yeah, so I've got 3 different offers, and I really want to be available to people who want different kind of things, whether they want private and they want it done with you. So I'm physically doing it with you, creating your business with you, or it's a group program plus a 1-day retreat where you get to meet me for that 1 day. We spend a whole day together. And in the group program, it's all video. So I teach you and you go ahead and go home in your own time and you create your business. Then I also have the immersion program as well. So different offers for things that other people are looking for. Everyone's different. The universe is also here to provide you with crafting a beautiful, divine, transformational offer, which is what I can teach you to do. Start from scratch if you're a spiritual entrepreneur. Build a soul-aligned business expressing your soul purpose, impact globally, and create wealth, financial security, and flexibility doing what you were designed and born to do. So I'm not a sleazy salesman and I'm not selling you a car. And I think it's really important for you to understand this, that there is absolutely no pressure for you to attend, to buy, to reach out, to pay. The universe simply just creates opportunities with people who the universe knows can help you. You have a problem and they found the solution. And it's just for you to say, I trust myself, or I trust Mel, or I trust the system, or I trust I'll find the money to invest, whatever the case is. You have a solution to your problem, and the solution to your problem is Soul Aligned CEO. It's my mastermind. It is the solution if you are trying to create a spiritual business, because I know everything you need to do to create it. But I want you to know that there's no pressure and there's no rush for me to sell to you. I'm not in the frequency of desperation. I'm in the frequency of pleasure. What I'm doing right now is pleasurable to me. I love what I'm doing. I've got my computer here, my microphone, my drink, my ring light. I'm talking about what I love. I'm connecting with people. I'm enjoying what I'm doing, and I don't have to sell. I'm not in that frequency. I'm not in that mindset. You can still buy my offers after 48 hours. They will be priced at the regular price. However, if you really want to take the opportunity of $6,000 off scholarship, then try to get an appointment with me within the 48 hours. If you can't get an appointment with me in 48 hours because one of you have actually booked already outside of the 48-hour window, that's okay. You're still eligible for the scholarship. At the end of the day, it's not the end of the world if you aren't in alignment with me, my energy, my vision, my purpose, or my message. But if you do want me to continue and explain in detail what my exotic offers are, how they look, how they're priced, what you'll be getting, I'm going to break it down, the cost, the payment plans, and also how it will be delivered to you, then stick around and keep watching. If it's something that you don't resonate with my energy, my vision, my purpose, and my message, then I wish you well with creating your beautiful business. And I hope that you do find the most divine, supportive mentor and coach who can take you step by step through the whole process, hold your hand, someone who you love to engage with and talk to, someone who you can also have a good laugh with, someone who can really be there and hold space for you and not miss anything. Someone that you're so comfortable with that when you're like, hey, Mel, we forgot this, or we forgot this. And, we were talking about this the other day, but then we got sidetracked and we spoke about something else. Someone that you can actually open your mouth and go, I'm not afraid to message her and say, hey, you mentioned this, but you haven't given it to me yet. When's that going to happen? I really want you to find someone that you're really comfortable in speaking to and not afraid to speak up with. If you do resonate with me, my vision, my energy, my purpose, and my message, then stick around because we're now going to go into the entire process of my business. Okay, so welcome to Soul Aligned CEO. This is my mastermind. Inside the container, what are you going to find? You'll learn how to create a spiritual business, sharing and impacting others with your soul divine gifts, whether you're a clairvoyant, a medium, you work with energy, you're a medicine woman, whatever the case, you're going to share your soul divine gifts. You'll learn how to create courses, masterminds, masterclasses, virtual events, schools, academies, and retreats When I say retreats, they are different to virtual events. Virtual events is like a retreat online, basically. People call it an event, some people call it retreat, but it's online. What I'm talking about when I say just retreat, I'm talking about a venue that is a really luxurious, beautiful place, and you invite your guests, whether they're interstate or they're international, it doesn't matter. They're invited. Do you think people don't travel international for Tony Robbins? Absolutely, they do. Do they want an online program from him? Not really. They want to see him in person. People prefer in person. So you can create masterminds like I do and include one-day retreats where people travel to you, and you can hold them every 6 months so they don't miss out. If they can't come to you in the first 6 months, they may not come to you for another 12 months, but they've done your program, your online program, but they've still got that opportunity within the 12 months, or even you can extend it to 2 years because of lockdown and COVID, whatever the case is. Or, even if there's war, touch wood, there's no more war, but even if there was war, and things were traveling, and airlines were shutting down and things like that, and it was just hard to travel or is expensive to travel, you can still prolong that and say, listen, you can still attend next year. You will gain clarity on your vision and your purpose to create a profitable and pleasurable sacred business that expresses your soul signature. So what's part of the Soul Aligned signature? The Soul Aligned CEO container. I will take you from hustle and dead end job to fulfillment, ease, earning 5 to 6 figure months, overwhelm and confusion to clarity, support, and a strategy, stretching time, energy, and sacrifice for more rest, time, and pleasure, lack, stress, to consistent cash and financial security, because that security provides pleasure as well, feeling controlled and submissive, and going to an abundant, creative, free energy, from servitude and suppression to state of gain and replenishment, creating your dream, from doing it alone for many years or months to doing it to a done with you service in 6 months, because that's what I do, a done with you service. That's if you do my private offer, not my group. Okay. From feeling unworthy, fearful, and imposter mindset to becoming a creative, expressive expert. There's no imposter when you are an expert at your own creative energy. From reeking desperation, hustle, and giving for free all the time to open to receive divine compensation. From hiding and observing others to feeling full embodiment of your inner confidence. From blaming karmic debt all the time and simply just waiting to feeling empowered and in alignment with taking action. And from lack of strategy and energetic alignment to spiritual CEO mindset transforming lives. That is a big one. And this is what the Soul Aligned CEO Mastermind provides. It is a soul business transformation. The benefits of joining my Soul Aligned CEO group container and even my private ones. So the benefits is to make 5 figures in your first sale. We are talking about crafting an offer that includes everything that you know about spirituality and putting it into a really divine big offer. Like I said before, if you're trying to help people find a soul partner, but you know about energy work and you know about mindset work, I want you to be able to include that into your offer, and to be able to include the opportunity for a virtual event, including your evergreen program. So you can have an evergreen 6-month program, but once every 6 months, you have a 1-day intensive where they join you. A 1-day intensive. That means it could span over 6 hours, but you have breaks in between that particular day. And during that particular day, it's really juicy, and there's this beautiful flow of conversation and dialogue between you guys, like between your group and you. Like you are really on stage creating an event, except it's virtual. Or you could create a virtual event in your local town if you can rent out a really beautiful room or location. Or like I said, a 1-day retreat. Align to make 6-figure months. If that's something that you are aiming for, think about 10 grand, 10 clients in 1 month. There's your 100 grand. This doesn't mean you need to hire 5 VAs. You could have 1 VA working for you only 10 hours a week or 5 hours a week. You could have someone, like a VA, but a social media manager who does 10 hours a week. That's only one person you need to pay. So your overheads is like minimal. Easy access to soul-aligned clients. Be the go-to expert in your niche. Work 2 to 4 days, allowing time for rest and fun. Heal ancestry wounding and ascend into a spiritual entrepreneur CEO, because part of my program is a lot of healing, tons and tons of healing and rewiring your money mindset. So much work. It's not just all about money and business strategy. Live in the abundant fifth dimensional state of mind, because we do a lot of future life progressions. Release money blocks. Creative freedom to earn more and choose who you serve, and build an empire with a reputation for transforming lives. Offer features, 10 modules. This means you'll be getting over 40 classes delivered to you. I did put live $27,000 because a lot of our live videos will be, sorry, a lot of our videos will be live. So a lot of your lessons out of those 40 will be delivered to you live, which is amazing. But some of them are going to be pre-recorded. The 48-hour bonus is valued at $12,442. And the bonuses include a high-end branding live intensive masterclass. That means I share my screen with you and I show you how to create high-end branding. That means your cover page, your logo. When I say cover page, I'm talking about your social media cover pages, including your workbook when people sign up to your workbook, your ebooks and your workbooks that are provided for every module and lesson that you're going to create for your business. You really want them to look really beautiful and exotic. Do you see my presentation, how beautiful and exotic it is? It didn't take me a lot of time, but it screams fucking beauty. Look at these women. Every single woman that's on my presentation, they are divine. And that's what I want. I want people to feel that when they look at my presentation, it's visually pleasing to them. They want to keep looking. You'll learn course portal training. So how you deliver your course, you don't want to just deliver your course on Facebook, because that's not high end. That's not going to get you a 5-figure sale, 10 grand sale. You really want to be able to provide them with Kajabi or WordPress, and we have live training. So you will have someone, an expert, not me, an expert. I'm not an expert in creating Kajabi websites or WordPress, but I do have someone that does it for me. She's part of my team. And she will be literally doing a live masterclass with you and teaching you how to set it up. And she's there to hire in case you do not want to have anything to do with it and you just want to hire someone. You can just hire her. She's amazing. You also have 6 months access during this 6-month program, and that is access to the Gaia Temple of Love. It is a soul nourishment vortex. It's consistent set schedules of healing and invocations every week. When you're feeling really blah about your business and blah about making money and blah about creating stuff, I'll stop doing that. When you just don't feel like you're in the right frequency, you're in the right mindset, you're having a shit day, you're having a shit week, go into this vortex. It's a separate Facebook group. And we'll have live healing and invocations and hypnotherapy sessions, meditation sessions, and just chats. I do have experts in this program, and they are expert healers. I have a priestess and I have a psychic clairvoyant medium who is also the same woman who will be doing your intuitive business reading as well. Okay, so it's a really beautiful group, and it's going to support you energetically the whole way through the program. You'll also get weekly coaching, of course, every week. Jump on, I will be there. We'll do Q&A as well. We'll go through the modules for that week. You can also submit your questions beforehand and watch replay just in case you don't make the lives. And you also have 12 months access to the digital curriculum. So in the 6 months, there's no rush. You've got a whole year. So you know what luxury branding will look like when we go through and create it together. If you're thinking, what is my business actually going to look like? Like I'm going to be a relationship coach or a love coach or a yoga coach or a Reiki coach. How am I going to appear to others? Here are some examples of what we can create with you. Okay, I've got a couple of these just to skim through on my presentation, just to give you that idea of what is possible. Like, look at this one, Reiki, meditation and yoga. You know, have this vision in your head of a really beautiful logo that resonates with you. The colors resonate with you. If you want gold in there because you want a little bit of luxury, or you want brightness and just colors, really the choice is yours. So my group offer is the Soul Aligned CEO Mastermind. Okay, it is a 6-month digital curriculum, and some of those, 80% of those videos are going to be delivered to you live. And you are very lucky because after the 6 months, everyone else who signs up with me after the 6 months is going to be getting these videos pre-recorded, but you get them live because this is the first time I'm presenting these offers. First time. The value of this 6-month program is $102,055. Sorry, 102. I can't even say it. 102. I can't even say it. $102,000. You know what I'm saying. Why can't I read my own numbers? Investment is 18,888. See, I have a sense of humor. I have kids. I have to have a sense of humor. I have boys. They are the funniest boys in the world. Oh my God. They make me laugh so hard. I can't even breathe. I have tears coming out of my, running down my cheeks because they're so funny. When we don't have a $6,000 scholarship for 48 hours, the price is usually 18,888. With a value of over 100 grand, I cannot be, giving it away for less than 18,888. I had considered selling it for 20 grand, but I just want it to be something that is physically possible. And 100% we have payment plans, so don't freak out if you're thinking you can't still afford without this with the scholarship of 6 grand, you can't afford the 12,888. Don't worry, I've got you covered. We've got payment plans. Don't freak out. So you get 6 months access to the Soul Aligned CEO Mastermind. That means all the live training, all the live group sessions. If you do have private sessions, that's all included in that 6-month period. However, if you don't manage to create your business and get to work on your own business in that 6-month period, you've still got access for 12 months. Weekly coaching sessions is usually going to be on a Thursday. We do have a monthly pop-up intensive group coaching. So basically it's an intensive program, and I'll pick and choose what different programs I'm going to create, recreate, and add into the system every month. So there'll be one random pop-up intensive bonus. You get a 1-day goddess business retreat with me in the Blue Mountains. There is a chance of that it might be at Byron Bay. It's 1 day. So book your flights in advance. You do have 2 years to attend. For any reason you can't travel, if you're coming from overseas and it's hard to get out of your country, there's any sort of lockdown, I've got you covered. You can wait. Let me know if you need to extend it beyond that, but I feel like 2 years you should be able to travel. Every single lesson, correction, not every single lesson, because we have over 40 units. The important thing is that there are workbooks, printable workbooks for the lessons that require you to write down, anything. You don't need to have any sort of workbooks or folders of your own. I provide all that for you. You have community help in our Facebook group, and this will provide extra support for you because I'm going to encourage you to have an accountability partner that's in your same time zone so that you can connect and jump on live with each other and go through your goals and tick off what you're up to in your process of creating a business. The support will include moral support from me and your accountability partner, spiritual support, strategy and energetic support, including meditations, activations, invocations, attunements, and soul nourishment sessions. And you will have also future life progression hypnotherapy sessions, okay? You are entitled to that as well. The modules will look like these: craft exotic 5-figure offers. You can create smaller $3,000, $4,000 offers, but I'm going to show you how to create everything. Private sessions, immersions that are just 6 weeks, 4 weeks, 8 weeks, small immersions, which obviously are less than $10,000. Big 10-figure offers, 20-figure offers, and also retreats and masterclasses. So you'll be learning all of that. Social media marketing goddess, you'll learn how to master marketing, how to connect with soul aligned leads. High value delivery, I want to change that soul aligned leads to soul aligned connections. I accidentally put leads by habit. I don't like to call any customer or potential customer a lead. They are not a lead, they are a connection. High value delivery, how to deliver your business so that it is high value. How to launch epic events like this masterclass, where you have a presentation that is really beautiful, full of value and really attractive, and how to stream from, Zoom so that you can pre-record. You will also learn heart-centered sales. So you are selling from the heart, and there's none of this pressure, pressure, pressure. I've got to sell. I've got to get this sale. I'm going to push for it. I'm going to be a sleazy salesman. None of that crap. It's selling from divine service, okay? From the heart. Soul Energy Reset and Realign. That is a completely separate program that I've included in this for you. You will be working with my expert healer. She's been a psychic medium for over 50 years. She's phenomenal. You'll have advanced neural money mindset rewiring. These are sessions that you can listen to in your own free time, meditation and hypnotherapy sessions that you can listen to at night. And I suggest you do it every single night or morning or both. Facebook group mastery, how to master creating a Facebook group and building it from 0 to whatever, 100, 200. I don't think it's good to have thousands in your group. So if you are trying to, replicate another group that you've been in that's got 5,000, I wouldn't do that if you are just going to be a spiritual healer, because you really want people to engage and not just be part of your group because they want to advertise in your group or they want to pinch your clients in your group, which a lot of people do. Okay, a lot of businesses do that. They join up and you think they're a person, but really they're a business, and they are just in your group to steal your clients. Module 10 is the fifth dimension, future life business progression programming. That is a future life progression session. So not session, but programming. So we'll have 6 of those over the 6 months, and that is hypnotherapy as well. There is over 40 units. Okay, so let's go into more detail about the 48-hour bonuses worth $12,442. You get your high-end branding, as I said, masterclass, course portal, Gaia Temple of Love for 6 months, which is a separate program, and your monthly pop-up masterclasses. However, what I didn't mention is that if you do pay in full, you get $12,999 worth of bonuses. You get an extra module, which is lights, camera, Hollywood, filming, lighting, editing, and intensive training. So I go through and teach you exactly how to film, how to set up your lighting, and how to edit your videos so that you can have a presentation in your videos at the same time as you being in the video, like I am right now, but we can also do it in a completely different way. You get one private 60-minute intuitive business reading with my expert healer, an intuitive psychic clairvoyant medium. She's also author and healer. You get 2 90-minute private sessions with me. I originally had that at 60 minutes, but 90 minutes is what we'll be doing. And you get the 1-day intensive retreat at either the Blue Mountains or Byron Bay. And during that retreat, it will include the workshop packaging and marketing review. I review your entire marketing process and your package. You'll have a photographer there and a film crew so you can get filmed at that beautiful location and start promoting your divine offer at that beautiful Byron Bay or Blue Mountains location. It's a really beautiful, luxurious place. I already went through this, the painful bonuses. Yep, everything here. So see how beautiful this is? Look at this woman. Look how gorgeous she is. So stunning. But this is what I mean by the presentation needs to be really visually pleasing and beautiful. The Goddess Retreat, as I said, either Byron Bay or Blue Mountains. This is one of the locations. This is the Byron Bay location. I haven't got photos on this presentation of the one in Blue Mountains, but it's equally as beautiful. So the day will start with a healing. The retreat, when you come, the 1-day retreat, it will start with a healing and activating ritual at our exclusive private estate or luxury beach house. We will then dive into the workshop on strategies for becoming the visible vixen of your divine gifts and own the throne in your domain. Next, we break for movement, fire rituals to call in your spiritual guides and connect with the divine, followed by a light lunch as we then continue to dive deep into the next strategy, your sacred message. Your marketing strategy and core message will be reviewed by me, and you may be also interviewed for an international documentary documentary that I will be filming. So if I do choose you to be interviewed, we'll sit down and I'll ask you a couple of questions. I'll ask you several days in advance so you have the answers ready to go. We'll be filmed together during this interview, and I'll be using this as my marketing material, and you'll be part of a documentary that I'm creating. That will be aired globally on social media and for the purpose of empowering women for the political and economic power and freedom of all women. We'll also be doing makeup and photo shoots for you to use on your own website. You'll get 5 high resolution images for your own marketing and social media platforms. We'll be doing a millionaire's mindset mastery and a 5th dimension future life progression session before a divine Mother Gaia grounding meditation. So this will all happen at the retreat on the day, and I'm very excited about it. So the retreat is the goddess it was the CEO Millionaire Priestess class, but I've changed it. It's just the goddess CEO business retreat. So you also get a 90-minute group Zoom session before we go to the retreat, just so you are aware what's going on at the retreat and you know what to expect. It's going to be a very sacred day and is designed to set your frequency on light and zone in on your money-making potent gifts. The value of the retreat on its own is not 777, it's 7,777. That was a typo. It does include pick up and drop off. So if you are booking accommodation for an entire week with your family, your husband and your kids, I would suggest either the Byron Bay area or the Blue Mountains area, because we will be doing pick up and drop off in the morning and in the evening when we finish. And I don't want you to be stuck in a car for a long time. So I'll organise a chauffeur to come pick you up. The meals and beverages will be covered for you all day. Your makeup artist, your photographer, and the film crew, including your 5 high-resolution images for your business, video production for your website or social media platforms, filming crew, and possible feature in our in my advertising. Pre-retreat Zoom strategy meeting and private coaching in person on all brand message at the retreat. I'm not going to go through exactly what we'll be doing on the day, but here is a breakdown of the location, what we'll be doing from 8 o'clock in the morning through to 4:45, healing, working on being visible, visible vixen strategy. We'll have a break, there'll be movement, there'll be a fire ritual. We'll work on your marketing message. We'll have your message reviewed, so your entire package and message review by me. Makeup, interview and photo shoots will include in the afternoon. Finish with the 5th dimension millionaire mindset programming and the grounding and meditation work just before you finish for the day. If you are interested in a smaller offer from me and you want to work with me, but that just feels like 12,888 is too much, I do have a 3,888 offer at the moment. It comes with a $6,000 scholarship. So it usually is an investment of 8,888, but the value of the whole package for 6 weeks is 30 grand. The reason it's 30 grand for 6 weeks is because this is private work and it's done with you. It's not just we do a video and you go off and create your own business. I'm there with you, which is why our sessions are 90 minutes and not 60. So we go through and we create your offer together. Okay, so you're not feeling like she said to do this and she said to do that, and I just feel like I'm so alone and how am I going to do this? I don't get it. I've never done this before. No, I'm doing it with you. I share my screen. We share a Google Doc. We draft everything together. I will write a bit, you can write a bit, or I can just simply ask you, what do you want to put in here? What resonates with you? What feels right? And I'm drafting it with you. Do you understand? And you can take over and say, yeah, I like the way it looks so far. Let's, I can take it from here. So we'll have over 6 weeks, you get 6 90-minute private sessions with me, okay? You'll also get the workbooks to go along with it, so you're not using your own workbooks. The workbooks are really helpful because there are prompts, so you know what you need to write out. I would tell you need a title and a tagline and how your message should look and feel. You take over. But I guide you so you know what to put in your offer, I'm also throwing in a 2-day online intensive masterclass. This is 2 3-hour sessions. I'm doing it over 2 days so that we focus on 3 hours one day, 3 hours the next day. So it creates a 2-day online intensive masterclass, just because there is so much information for you to absorb in those 3 hours that I really need to split it up over 2 days. And of course, you get the Gaia Temple of Love, Soul Nourishment Vortex for 12 weeks. You have access to that for 12 weeks, 3 months. So you have that support of all the healing sessions in there. The 6 weeks will look like this. You will be learning how to craft exotic evergreen group offers, soul aligned connections, social sexy impact and goddess status, launch divine masterclasses like this one, bonus $1 million goddess business model, and money mistress mindset. If you do want to join within the first 48 hours of this session, that time starts now, you're going to get a $2,000 bonus. And that is the masterclass presentation swipe file and roadmap that you're watching right now. This entire presentation is yours. I give it to you. You recreate the words, you recreate the logo, you change the colors to represent your brand and your vision and your energy. And it's yours to use in a masterclass, in Zoom, on Facebook. It's yours. You'll also be getting a pay in full bonus. If you do decide to pay the $3,888 in full, you get a $5,000 bonus. That $5,000 bonus is this presentation. As I said, you get that as well, of course, but you also get my ClickFunnels exotic launches swipe file opt-in. I'm going to show you what that actually looks like. And you also get one private soul purpose activation hypnosis session with me. That's another private session with me where a private soul purpose activation. That's exactly what it sounds like. I'm going to show you the ClickFunnels exotic launch swipe file opt-in page. It's a funnel on ClickFunnels. So if you want to steal my whole template and recreate it, put your own image, of course, you don't want my face on your opt-in page, and colors, title, logo, go ahead and do it. It's so easy to click and drag, your logo, your own image, upload your own image and drag it onto the funnel, ClickFunnels opt-in page. But you have that. You also get 14 days of free access to ClickFunnels. You better double check that though. I'm not sure if they give you 14, 21 or 30 days of free access to ClickFunnels when you first open your account. It's only when you first open an account though, but you get lots of freebies, lots of free lessons from ClickFunnels as well. If you are interested in learning about the payment plans, let me know. I'm going to move on to my third offer, which is my $50,000 6-month private vortex. It is the Sacred Sexy Soul Business Retreat. Private vortex. It includes a retreat as well. The retreat is actually 3 days long. So you will be staying here in Sydney or Byron Bay. The value of this Sacred Sexy Soul Business 6-month vortex is $100,000. The investment is $75,000, but I am giving a 48-hour scholarship of $15,000. If you are interested, it's at $50,000. I'm not going to go into deep detail about this particular offer. If you're interested in working with me privately, I want you to know that this is a done with you offer. Not only are you having private sessions with me, but we are also creating your entire business together. You're not doing it alone. There's none of this watch videos and then just go at it alone. I don't just go online with you face-to-face private session and then say, okay, when you get off, go and do your thing. I don't leave you hanging like that. Okay, this is a done with you service. This is why it's so expensive, because when I'm doing it with you, I'm practically doing majority of the work because you're telling me what you want and I'm helping you create it. If you are interested in speaking to me about this, you must know that I only accept calls if you are ready to up level and if you are ready for an ascension and a makeover of your life and business, and that you're all in or nothing. If you are all in or nothing, then book a call with me. This 3-day session includes I think this is for another program. Yes, it is. Yep. So that's the end of my presentation, my loves. I'm nearly finished, you cute boy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put below in the comments my booking calendar. If you were interested in learning more about any one of these payment plans and taking the opportunity to even just go through a 5-step roadmap with me, even if we jump on a call and you're not ready to invest just yet, but you do want to create something and perhaps come back to me in future, I do have a 5-step roadmap for you who, if you're just starting, this is all new to you. You've been a psychic medium, you clairvoyant, you've been doing lots of readings and healing sessions, but you haven't created an actual business online before. You're not even familiar with Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, and social marketing is just not your thing. I'm going to give you a 5-step roadmap and tell you exactly what you should be doing first so that you're not out of sequence and jumping from step 5, 10, 15. I'm going to step you through step 1 to 5 so that you know what to do first and how to do it, then what to do second and what to do. Because what can happen is that if you have the confidence, you don't have money blocks and soul wounds, and you're not in this stressed pressure of scarcity and I've got to have this now and I've got to do this now. It's got to be successful now. I've got to get money now. If you're not in that energy frequency, but you just want to do this for pleasure, chances are with this 5-step process, you're going to get online and you're going to attract soul aligned clients, and you're most likely going to start attracting your own couple of, your first couple of clients. And when that happens and you get really excited, then you will be in a position to say, well, Mel, I'm ready to go all in. It's all or nothing now. I'm at this stage where I understand what you're saying. I've used the 5-step process that you've shared with me during our private call, and it's working. And I want you to see that. And I want you to remember this too. What I'm doing for you now is to provide value first, then get the sale. Okay? Don't get the sale, then provide value, because providing value is the pleasure. It's the pleasure of making money. So book a call with me. I call it my soul connection call because it is a deep soul connection from your heart space to mine through the beautiful, magnificent portal of my business. I love you all. Thank you so much for being with me. Let me know if you have any questions in the chats, reach out in DM, or simply just book a call and we can talk about any questions you have when we're going through the 5-step process. Thank you, Divine Sister, for joining me. I love you all. Have a beautiful day or evening. Namaste.